Welcome to the webinar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Eric Johnson, creator and CEO of Teamzy. Really excited to be with all of you this evening. We're going to have some fun. Tonight is about getting started right with Teamzy so you can become a power hour boss. I'm going to show you tonight how to set this thing up, how to get Teamzy going so that you can get all of your daily income producing activities done in less than an hour every day. Okay, that's how you're going to become a power hour boss. It's pretty awesome. You get to live the life you want, focus a little bit on your business, really good focus, and then go be with your family, do what you want to do. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's dive right in. At the end of the call tonight, I'm going to do some training, and then I'll bring you back. We can do question and answer. So there's a little Q&A button on the bottom. Feel free to put questions at any point in the presentation in there, and I will answer them all at the end. Okay. So first I want to talk to you about this, how to get started right with Teamzy to become a power hour boss. My backstory, for those of you who haven't met me, my background is actually in coaching and consulting. I've been a professional business coach going on 16 years now. And what I do is help people build their business. I help them do it by relationship, how to build a relationship-based business. I stumbled across direct sales by accident. I found some products, they really helped me. And I took a look at the business opportunity. It looked great. The problem was I didn't have any time. I just didn't have any time. I was busy. I had a full-time career. I have 4 kids, dogs, you know, the whole deal. It was a busy life. So I started looking out there for some tools to help me leverage that time so that I could do the business in the 1 hour I had. So I started looking for a system that would allow me in just 1 hour a day to stay in touch with everybody I knew, right? All the people I had met over my whole life. I just wanted a way to stay in constant contact with them, know when I was going to contact them, know when I wasn't going to contact them. In other words, a system that would just tell me what to do, because honestly, I didn't have time to plan it all out and go, oh my gosh, who am I going to talk to today? I needed to know what to say to them so that I didn't spend all day staring at the screen blankly, wondering what I should say to start this conversation. I needed some quick and easy ways to start conversations. And I wanted a system that would let me follow up seamlessly so that nobody ever fell through the cracks. I started looking for something like this. I figured it must be out there, right? There was one more thing that it had to do, and it had to be easy to use. I'm really not, I shouldn't say I'm not good with technology. I love technology, but I hate technology that makes my life complicated. It needs to be easy to use. So I started really looking for something out there, and honestly, it didn't exist, which is why we built Teamzy. So just about a little bit less than 4 years ago, we built Teamzy and put it out there. And gosh, who knew that people were going to love it so much? In just 3.5 years, we've had more than 80,000 people use Teamzy. Isn't that incredible? Blows me away. And now you guys are here, so welcome. Active users using Teamzy actively, they're averaging 21 new customers and 9 recruits over 90 days. Okay, 21 customers, 9 recruits over 90 days. Pretty cool. Okay, let's jump out and go look at Teamzy itself. Enough introduction. Everyone's on the call now. Great. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. First off, you're probably already using Teamzy, but if you're not, what I want you to do is go to teamzy.com and click on Start My Free Trial. Just get a free trial. It's free for 30 days. We do not ask you for your credit card information or anything. We just want you to try it out and fall in love with it, okay? So when you first log into the Teamzy CRM free trial, the first thing you'll see is this page that I'm showing you right now. This is the setup wizard. It's designed to make setting this up super easy. If you've had to use CRM at work or elsewhere, you know that kind of software can be really complicated. Teamzy is not complicated, very simple. So let's walk through this. There's a little intro video from me, great. The first thing that we're gonna do in setup is set our income goal. Okay, we're gonna set our income goal. How much would you like to be earning a year from now? Simple. What would you like your income level to be a year from now? Now you can see my goal is set at $150,000. You can slide this up if you want a bigger goal. You can slide it down if you want a smaller goal. And notice something, these circles are telling me how many people I need to connect with each day to hit that goal. They change with my goal. So let's say my goal is 150, which it was. You can see my goal according to Teamzy, because Teamzy has it all figured out what I need to do. I need to connect with 9 prospects each day, 6 customers, and 4 distributors on my team each day. Just connect with them. Just reach out, connect, keep those relationships going, okay? And when I say connect, I don't mean trying to sell them or invite them or hard pressing them to do anything. I mean just connecting to make their day. The goal is just to make someone's day. We call it the make someone's day mindset. Okay. And that's where I want you to be, is in the make someone's day mindset. Building your business is about systematically and intentionally making a bunch of people's day every day. It's fun. It really is. All right. So once you have this the way you want it, we're going to hit continue. There's one more step for setup, and that is getting all your contacts into Teamzy. So none of this staring at your screen going, who should I contact today? Or going through Facebook Messenger, or looking for pads of paper that you can't find, or little sticky notes or napkins you wrote people's information on. You're going to get all your contacts in one place, in Teamzy. Okay? Your back office contacts, your team, your Facebook friends, your phone contacts, everybody's in Teamzy. Teamzy exists on the cloud, which means you always have access to it. It's in your phone, it's in your computer, it's everywhere. Okay? So you don't have to go looking for something. You just pull out your phone and you've got it. You meet somebody in the store, you pull out your phone, you put them right in Teamzy. You don't have to write it down on the receipt. So we're going to get you organized. That's step one, just to get you organized. So you feel like you have that little bit of control of your business. Okay, I'm going to skip this page. So now we got all our contacts into Teamzy. We are ready, for the most part, to get started. Now I'm just going to do one thing here. There's one more step for setup that I want to explain to you, and that is we're going to rank our relationships. We're going to rank our relationships. You notice that all my relationships here have they have a little rank on them. See, little rank. So what does this mean? Basically, here's what I want you, I want you to think of this. You know a lot of people. Some people you know really well. Some people you don't know very well. Okay, you need to rank your relationships so that the people that you know best show up more often and they show up first. Okay, it's really simple. Now, when we don't have to think or plan, Teamzy will do it for you once you put the ranks in. Let me just kind of show you what this means. I'm just going to toggle over here to the ranking page. Okay, so look, here's all my contacts and they're ready to rank. They've got their 5 stars open. All I have to do is go down the list and click to change someone's rank. Now, everybody, when you first do this, everybody's going to be already a 3-star. So you're not going to actually have to rank everybody. Most people will stay 3 stars. Okay, you're just going to go through and look for your 4s and 5s. So let me give you the definitions of these. A 5-star is somebody most likely to become a customer or a distributor. With these are your best friends, your closest relationships. These are also your customers and distributors on your team that you like the best, that are doing the most work, et cetera, et cetera. Your best people are 5 stars. They show up on your list in Teamzy automatically every 30 days. Every 30 days, okay? 4 stars. 4 stars are going to be like the people that you feel will become distributors or customers with a little bit of nurturing. The 4 stars are your friends and family, things like that. Maybe not your closest, but the 4 stars you feel pretty good about, right? They show up on your list every 60 days, automatically. They just cycle through. 3 stars, who knows? They could go either way. That's why a 3-star shows up every 90 days in Teamzy, every 90 days. So you see how this works? The more stars you give them, the more often they come up, and you don't have to think about it or plan it. Teamzy just does it automatically for you. Make sense? 2 stars are now showing up every 120 days, 120 days. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're just going to go down your list. Remember, most of them will stay 3, and just look for your favorite people. And when you see them, rank them up. That's it. Okay. If you want to delete somebody that you don't like, you just hit the little trash can. Okay. And they'll come out of your list. All right. So when we're done with that, we're just going to toggle back over the dashboard. And now we are ready to do our power hour. Okay. All right. So let me show you a couple things on the dashboard in case you haven't seen it. First off are my activities, today's activities. These are my goals for the day. Okay, now we set these up with our income goal. The first one is prospects. The goal was to connect with 9 each day. This is, by the way, 5-day work week. So you get to have a life too on the weekends or whenever you want to take days off. So I'm going to connect with 9 of my prospects. Again, just connecting to make their day. I'm going to connect with 6 of my customers, okay, and 4 of my distributors. By the way, how do I define prospects? Every human being on the planet that you know that's not a customer or distributor already. Okay, that's a prospect. All right. And then I've got a couple other goals here I haven't showed you yet, so let me show them real quick. This one is invites. My goal is to invite 3 people a day. What am I inviting them to? An invite that's the word we use. When we invite them to join our business, we invite them to buy our products, we invite them to a special event where we're going to present the opportunity to them, an educational class where we're going to talk about the products. An invite is specific to the business, whereas a connect is just connecting to forward the relationship. Make sense? Okay, so my goal is, out of these 19 conversations I'm starting each day, my goal is that I can invite 3 people who I find interested. Make sense? Okay, and then I've got a goal of adding 3 people to my list every day. That's just adding people to Teamzy. People I'm meeting online, in person, wherever. Okay, so those are my daily goals: connect with prospects, connect with customers, connect with distributors, invite 3 people, and add 3 people. Okay, you got it? And my goal is to do that 5 days a week. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll down to the power hour. See right here, this little module in the center. The power hour is where we do our work. So let me show you how to do a power hour. It's pretty cool. By the way, this makes it so easy. The power hour gives me 4 lists: prospects, customers, distributors, and my follow-ups list. Okay. Each list shows me 5 people at a time. That's to keep me focused. That's so I can't get distracted. Okay. And on the right-hand side, it's where I actually just log it as I go. Okay, so I don't have to come back and do homework. Now, yes, this only gives me 5 people at a time. Keep in mind, if you go to your team page, all your contacts are there at any time. You can look up your list. You can look people up in the lookup bar. But as far as power hour, I'm going to trust Teamzy to tell me who's next to connect. Okay, so the first person on my up next list is Jay Lisa Swain. So I'm going to connect with Jay. Just going to reach out and say hello. Now, if you get stuck and you don't know what the heck to say, which if you're anything like me, you will, I want you to come in and use our scripts library. We put in scripts that work amazingly well here, and they're easy to use. So just go to scripts. Okay, I'm going to get one for Facebook, because I will message her on Facebook. I'm just going to pick the first one on the list. Connect number 1. Hi, Jane, just stopping by to say hello. How are you? Hope your day is awesome. Simple, right? I'm going to copy that script. I trained a team today in the UK, and they said that they don't say awesome in the UK. It's very American. So for them, we changed that word to hope your day is great. Okay, don't overthink this, you guys. All right, so I changed her name. I put it in here so I can edit it a little bit. Hi, Jay, just stopping by to say hello. How are you? Hope your day is awesome. See, the script has like a placeholder name, right? You want to get the right name in there. Maybe throw a couple of emoticons in. Do you guys like emoticons? I love emoticons. Let me get my little high 10 there. So now I've got this script just the way I want it. I'm going to send it to her. I'm copying this really quick. I'm going to paste it in Facebook and just send it. Okay. So who is it? Jay Lisa Swain. There she is. Send message. This is super easy. You know, you do need to paste it into Facebook. Facebook doesn't allow any apps to interface directly with it. That's okay though. Super easy still. Look, send. Message is sent. I'll come back to Teamzy and log it. Just hit the big blue button that says log connect. That's how you log a connect, guys. Done. Next person on my list is Nettie. I'm just going to use that same message. Why even overthink it? I'm just going to paste it in again. It's still on my clipboard. All I'll do is change the name. Always keep their name in the message, by the way. Don't cut the name out of the message. And do the same thing. I'll toggle over to Facebook, send Nettie that message, then log it in Teamzy and move down my list. Do you guys see how easy this is? So easy. Always use the first name in the message, as I was saying. That way they know it's a personalized message and not like a group spammy thing. Okay? Just so you know, it also helps you with Facebook, because if you're using the same script 9 times in a row, which we were using, when you change the name, it's no longer considered the same script for Facebook. They're good with it. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to keep moving down my list, connecting with prospects until I hit today's goal. You see this circle starting to fill in. So visually, I'll know when I get there, when that circle turns all the way blue, it'll say 0 left. I'll know, bam, I hit my prospects goal for the day. Okay? Okay. Sorry, I feel like I might have a sneeze. We'll see. You've been warned in case I come through. Okay. So when we're done with that, we're going to move to our customers, start connecting with our customers. Just a couple pro tips on connecting with prospects. Some people will respond immediately, and I don't want you to run off and have a conversation with them right now. Get all of your outgoing messages done first so you don't get sidetracked and never get through it. Okay. The other piece of advice I will give you is that some of these people won't respond at all. They just won't respond, not because they don't like you or whatever. They're busy for whatever reason. They didn't respond. I don't want you to worry about the people who don't respond. Don't worry about setting another follow-up or connecting again. They're in Teamzy. They're going to automatically come back. Okay. They're going to come back automatically. Don't worry about them. Don't think about them. You'll be busy talking to the people who do respond. Customers, same thing. Now I'm going to connect with customers. You don't need a complicated follow-up system for customers. You just need to stay in touch. You just need to stay in touch. So Darlene comes up. I'm going to go to scripts again. This time Teamzy switched me to customer scripts, which is great. I can use one like this. Here's my favorite one. Hi, Jane. Just checking in to see if there's anything I can do to make your day. Okay. Same thing. I'll copy that script, paste it in, change the name. Boom. Darlene. Smiley face. See how easy this is? Super easy. And I'll do the same thing, you guys. I'll copy this, I'll send it. Now I can text it, Facebook it, whatever. I like Facebook Messenger for the most part because the response rate is really, really good on Facebook Messenger. So look, you're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna skip that step of actually sending it, but then you log it here and you work your way down the list. Same thing with Luis, grab a script, send it to him. You gotta stay in touch with your customers just as much as prospecting. It's just as important. It's just as important. Okay, just really quick. Let me talk to you guys about this really quick. A lot of people wish they were better at staying in touch with customers. You really need to focus on this. It's so important. First of all, there's a principle at work here. When you are in regular contact with customers, I don't mean trying to sell them. I just mean in regular contact. They order more products and they retain longer. Okay, so if you want your customers to order more products and retain longer, all you have to do is stay in touch with them. That's it. And if you've been in business for years and you've not talked to people in years, just reconnect with those customers. Just reconnect with them. Just check in. Hey, it's been a long time. How are you? What's going on? Send them one of those quick. We've got one in there. We've got a couple of reconnect messages in Teamzy. Just reconnect and now stay in touch. Okay? Don't worry about it, but you need to start connecting with those people. You're out there beating bushes trying to get somebody to trust you enough to buy something. Meanwhile, you've got people who already have. They're more likely to do it again. Make sense? Okay, the last piece is if you want more customers, you've got a little button there, you can raise your hand. How many of you would like some more customers? Well, the best place to get a new customer is from your current customer. Okay, the best place to get a new customer is from your current customer. Think about it. Your customers that are loving the products, they're out there telling people about them. That's what people do. They're telling their friends about the products already. You know, 86% of people say they make their purchasing decisions based on the recommendation of a friend. So your customers are talking to their friends. They're now likely to purchase. You just need to be getting introduced to those people. And step one is just being in regular contact with your customers. Then it's easy to ask, hey, Darren, you know, I know you're getting great results. You probably told some of your friends about this. Is there anybody that you care about that needs more information? Connect me so I can get them the information they need. It's easy. And they'll be happy to. Why? Because they're excited. Step one is staying in touch with your customers. So prospects, then customers. Now we're going to talk to our distributors. We're just going to encourage the people on our team, just to let them know we care. Again, there's a couple scripts in here you can use, or you can do your own thing. But it's important to stay in touch with your team, especially as your business grows, because people need that connection to you. Having a Facebook group is nice. Doing Zoom calls every week is great. But hearing from you personally, nothing compares to that. Nothing compares to that. So Teamzy, it's called Teamzy so you can build a team. We're going to connect with prospects, then customers, then distributors every single day. Whatever your goal is, mine was 9, 6, and 4. Every single day, 5 days a week, I'm going to connect with 9 people on my prospect list. Whoever Teamzy says is up next, I don't second guess it. 6 people on my customer list, whoever's up next, right? And 4 people on my distributors list, whoever's up next. Now, if you're new to the business and you don't have customers and distributors, fine, put all the numbers on prospects. Okay? In this example, you would just do 19, you'd connect with 19 prospects each day. Make sense? Okay. And then as you build your team, you'll have people in those categories. So that's the first part of our power hour, just sending out those connect messages. Now, in this example, $150,000 goal, 19 connects, that's 15 minutes of work sending the messages in Teamzy. Crazy, right? Now, of course, people will respond. Probably out of 19, I'd probably get 10 people who responded. Now I've got 10 conversations to have every day that I'm starting. So you need a little bit of time set aside to have conversations. Okay, so set aside a little time in the day to have conversations. The way I did it was when I had my full-time job is I would do half of my lunch hour responding to people. And then I had a little bit of time, 30, 40 minutes in the evening after dinner, where I would respond to people. And I did all my messaging during those times. I did my power hour early in the morning, and then I had those 2 response times to keep up with all the conversations. And that's all you need, you guys, and you can be really on top of this. So now the second part of our power hour is our follow-ups list. Our follow-ups list. Okay. Notice there's nobody there. Teamzy doesn't automatically fill this for you. You have to put people on the follow-ups list. So let me just explain how this works. As I'm talking to my prospects, or I'm talking to my customers, and they're introducing me to friends or whatever, as I find people who are interested in learning more about my business, in getting my products, in joining my team, whatever, as I find people who have some interest, I'm going to invite them to go deeper. I'm going to put them on my follow-ups list. The follow-ups list is where my hot people are, the people who are interested in the business. Everybody I know are on my other lists. And as I have conversations, I'm going to uncover who's interested and put them on my follow-ups list. Okay, let me just give you an example. So I messaged my friend Jay. She's excited to hear from me. We're catching up. We're just having a conversation, a little back and forth on the messaging. How are you? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? How's your summer going? Et cetera, right? Catching up. And she's telling me about her life. I'm going to ask her questions. I want to know what's going on in her life. Okay. And I'm looking for ways I can help, ways I can offer some advice or whatever, some support, whatever she needs. I'm going to try to be there for her. And because my number one goal is building the relationship. Now, in this conversation, if this conversation's really cooking along, I'm going to get a chance to tell her what I'm up to, right? That's the law of reciprocity. She tells me what she's up to. Now I'm going to tell her what I'm up to. And part of that is what I'm doing for my business. People are always like, Eric, how do I talk about my business? You don't talk about your business. You talk about what you do and why you're passionate about it. You talk about what you do and why you're passionate about it. Your business that you own, the franchise you've purchased or whatever, however you call it, is the vehicle for achieving your passion. Make sense? My passion, when I was in direct sales, my passion was helping people lose weight and get healthy. The company I worked for was my vehicle. And I tell people I associated with this company because it's the best. And it's been an amazing support for this mission of mine. Okay. So tell them what you do and why you're passionate about it. And if they're enthusiastic with you about what you're doing and why you're passionate about it, ask them if they'd like some more information. That's it. Would you like some more information? Would you like to learn more about it? And if they say yes, I'm going to invite them, put them on my follow-ups list. If they say no, not really, I'm not really that interested in that right now, Eric, I'm going to say no problem. Thanks for reconnecting. We've had a great time chatting. And then I'm going to plant the seed with them. Could you do me a favor though, Jay? Would you just keep me in mind if you come across anyone who needs help with this? Could you connect them with me? Introduce them to me, because I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can. You know what? She's going to say yes. So even if she says no, I've planted the seed for her to think about my business and maybe send people to me. But when she says yes, here's how we do it. Great. She says, yeah, I would like to learn more about it. Sounds great. Okay, perfect. Jay, are you going to be around this evening? Because my team is doing a Facebook event on Facebook Live. If you can be around, I can send you that link. You can log in, learn all about it. She says, oh, that sounds perfect. Great. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to look her up in this lookup bar, because she is no longer on my dashboard. That brings me to her full contact record in Teams. See, here she is. This is on the team page where her contact record is. This is where I would have all of her information, notes about her, all of our conversations logged. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this connect box so it opens that up just like on the dashboard. Now notice here on the left-hand side where it says invite. I'm going to click that. This is how I log the invite. And so I'm going to invite her now to this business opportunity meeting on Facebook. So I'm going to pick that one, business opportunity meeting. I'm just going to put a note. This was our Facebook live event, right? I'm sending her the link via Facebook. Great. And then right here, see where it says follow up? It sets automatically for 2 days, but I'm going to follow up with her tomorrow. So when I'm talking to her, by the way, here's a pro tip. Always tell them exactly when you'll follow up and do it. Okay? Because it starts to establish trustworthiness. Jay, perfect. I'm sending the link now. I will follow up tomorrow to see if you have any questions. Great. Now I set it on Teamzy for tomorrow, log connect. So this logged it and it set the follow-up on her record. Now I want to show you on the dashboard a couple things. First, see it logged an invite. So I got 1 out of 3 today done. And now on my follow-ups list, there she is, due tomorrow. You probably can't see that little yellow tomorrow through Zoom, but it says tomorrow. And when it's due today, it'll turn red. It'll say today, bright red. And you'll also get a little notification above follow-ups that you have one due today. Okay. So tomorrow when I do my power hour, I do the same thing. Try to say power hour 3 times fast. That's a hard thing to say. You're going to go connect with prospects, connect with customers, connect with distributors, whoever's up next. Then you get to your follow-ups list. You see if you have any follow-ups due. When she's due, I'm going to send her a follow-up. Super easy to do. I'm going to go to my scripts again, and I'm going to get a follow-up script. All of my follow-up scripts, by the way, are in here for you, and they're numbered. You just do them in order. Follow-up number 1, here it is. Hi, Jane, just checking in like I promised I would. What questions do you have for me? Super simple, right? So we're going to copy that script, paste it in here so we can edit it. This one's easy because her name's close to Jane. Hi, Jay, just checking in like I promised I would. Questions you have for me? Great. Got it the way I want it. Let me copy that and we'll send it to her on Facebook. Hold on. I almost sent her money. Don't want to do that. Okay. Well, maybe, I don't know, but in this case, I don't. Send the message. So the follow-up message is sent, okay? Now, what I want to do before I log this is I want to set the next follow-up, okay? Pay attention if you were snoozing for a second. Set the next follow-up. Let's say I follow up now 2 days later, okay? And I'll put a little note in here of what follow-up it is, follow-up number 2 that I want to send next. Okay, log the connect, done. It's sent and logged, okay? Now she's due on Friday. On Friday, when I come through here and I do my power hour and I see that she's due, I'll send her the next follow-up. It's super easy, you guys. It's super easy. You come in every day, connect, start conversations, okay? Have conversations. Some of those conversations will fizzle out right away. It's fine, that's normal. They're gonna come back on Teamzy again, and over time, you'll have a great conversation. But some of those conversations are gonna be great. You'll find people who are interested, invite them, put them on your follow-ups list, follow up like a pro. Okay, that's your power hour, super easy. Now, just really quick, I want to talk to you guys about follow-ups. I got a little bit of time, doing okay on time. I can leave right there and you're good to go. You're ready to go use Teamzy. But here's the thing is I know that you're not going to be successful if you don't follow up enough. Okay, if you don't follow up enough. Most people follow up 3 or 4 times. That's not going to cut it. The fortune's in the follow-up. And 80% of all sales happen between the 7th and 10th follow-ups. 80%. Most people completely cringe when I say follow up 10 times. They're like, oh my gosh, you're trying to make me become the most annoying person in the world. No, that is not my goal. I don't want you to be annoying to people. In fact, I'm going to teach you right now how to follow up so that you're never annoying, so that people love being followed up with and they thank you for it. Okay. You follow up 10 times. Thank you so much for following up 10 times. I really appreciate it. That's what you're going to get if you do what I teach you in a second. But I want you to understand this from a mindset perspective. If you're in this business because you really believe you can help people, raise your hand if that's who you are. Like you really feel like you can help people with this business. Cool. So Todd, Danielle, Darren, Pamela, you guys are my people. Michelle, awesome. So I got half the group. So I'm talking to you guys to help people. Here's the thing I want you to understand. If you don't get them through the process where they order the product and it can actually impact their life, you can't help them, right? You're not going to make a lasting impact. The product you represent is not relevant at this stage of the relationship. The only thing that is relevant is whether or not you follow up. That's the only way you can do, the only thing you have to help them is your follow-up, okay? So this is why I always say this, following up is an act of love. Following up is an act of love. And what I want you to do is write that down somewhere, put it in front of you so you see it every day. Following up is an act of love. Because if you care about people and you want to help them, you need to follow up more. 80% of people won't do anything till you followed up 10 times. You need to follow up more. And when you stop following up because you've made up stories in your head about why they're not responding and you feel like you're being annoying, what you're really communicating to them is, I don't care enough about you to keep following up. right? And I'm sure that's not where you want to come from. So keep following up. Following up is an act of love. Now, I'm going to teach you right now how to follow up real quick without being annoying, and then we'll do Q&A. You guys can ask me anything. You can start putting your questions in the question and answer now, and I'll start answering them. But the first principle for following up without being annoying is don't ask them to do anything in the follow-up. Don't ask them to do anything. Don't ask them to respond. Don't ask them to call you. Don't ask them to message you. Don't require anything of them. Okay. Number two is your follow-up needs to be written so they can read it. They have to be able to read it. Can't be voice, can't be video. They have to be able to read it, and it needs to be short. In other words, they should be able to read the whole message without opening it. Okay, why is this so important? Because most of the time your message comes at an inopportune moment, and it's not convenient for them to answer you right now. So they have no intention of answering you right now, but they still want to see your message. If they have to open it, they won't read it. Why? Because they don't want you to know they've seen it, because they're not going to answer it, and they don't want to look like a jerk. You guys do the same thing. That's why voice messages don't work too. It's really hard to listen to a voice message, especially if you have kids or you're at a job. Like, how are you going to listen to that? You can't until later. So something they can read quickly. Everyone wants to see the message, even if they can't respond. And that's all you care about. All you want is for them to see your message. They don't need to respond to it because it's going to take a while. You just want to be present with them. Every time you follow up, I'm here still. I'm here to support you. Go in and look at my scripts. I've got 10 of them in there. The real relational. I'm here to support you. Remember the goals we set. I'm excited about helping you. I'm here. I'm ready when you are. You just stay in touch with them. What will happen is most people won't even respond to any of those until maybe the 6th or 7th message. You'll get your first response. And it will usually be, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I haven't responded. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for following up. So I'm here to tell you guys, follow those two principles. You won't be annoying. People will feel the love. Get into Teamzy, connect with people, have conversations, put them on your follow-ups list, and follow up. Some people will close in the first 2 days, and some people will take a year. It doesn't matter. In Teamzy, you're only spending 2 seconds on them every time their name comes up. That's it. It's a system. It systemizes your care and your love. All right, couple action steps, and then I'll take your questions. Again, if you've got questions, load them in there. Couple action steps before I send you on your way tonight. First off, get your 30-day free trial started. If you go to teamzy.com, click on start trial, super easy, okay? If you're already in your free trial, set up your subscription. That way, when the free trial is over, you don't lose access even for a day. I want you to be able to keep your access going. Teamzy is really affordable, less than $1 a day to have all this organization in your life, okay? I also recommend that you choose a 30-day success partner to do your trial with you. Okay, get a 30-day success partner to do the trial with you. This will help you get more out of it. You hold each other accountable to doing it. Say, hey, here's my goal. My goal is 150 grand. And so I'm going to connect with 9 prospects, 6 distributors. I'm sorry, 6 customers and 4 distributors. What's your goal? Okay, great. Every time I complete my dashboard, I'm going to take a screenshot and send it to you. You do the same for me. If you do that for your 30-day trial, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the best month you've had in your business. Get a success partner. You might even get 2 success partners. Actually, groups of 3 work great too. And your last action step is my 5-day challenge. My 5-day challenge. I challenge you to use Teamzy 5 days in a row. Okay, 5 days in a row. And over those 5 days, connect with 100 people. That's 20 a day. Okay, that's what I demonstrated today. 20 a day. You can do that without your arms and legs falling off. Why do I challenge you to this? Because if you do this, it's going to blow your mind. It'll change everything the way you look at your business. You'll create so many conversations and so much momentum in your business. In just 5 days, it'll change your outlook forever. You will no longer say, oh, I'm plateauing, or I can't figure out how to get things moving in my business. You'll understand that just by reaching out, connecting with 100 people over 5 days in a non-threatening, easy way, you can actually create a ton of momentum. It'll change the way you work with your team too. Because when people come to you and go, I don't know what to do, you go, you need to do this 5-day challenge in Teamzy. Okay. So you guys accept the challenge? 5 days? Okay. Great. So those are your action steps. There's one more thing for those of you guys who really want to take off with Teamzy and go for it over the next 3 months. We do this thing every quarter called the Teamzy Bootcamp. I have to mention it because it's in It's open registration this week, and it won't open again for 3 months. So if any of you are really interested in going deeper with Teamzy over the next 12 weeks, I'm going to put a link in here. Just click this link once I type it in here. Click this link and check it out. Registration's open through Monday. Okay. Get some more information on it. It's a pretty awesome program. It's 3 months, personally coached by myself and Mike Lopez, my business partner and co-founder of Teamzy. We take you through every aspect of running your business. We give you coaching on it, training on it. You're in a group of leaders, industry leaders, holding each other accountable, encouraging each other. It's all structured. It's pretty awesome. So you've probably heard of boot camp from somebody perhaps that referred you into Teamzy. So check that out. Get some more information on it. Some of you might be the right program for you. And we'd love to have you. Okay. Did we have some questions? Okay, good. Here we go. They're coming in. Todd says, is there any way to download my contact list from my phone? Yes, Todd, absolutely. So log into Teamzy and click on Help Center. It's on the left-hand side. And that's one of the FAQs, the instructions on how to do it. Okay, and it's step-by-step. So Help Center, left side navigation. Todd again, signed up for boot camp today. Awesome. Good. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Danielle says, how often do you meet a week in the boot camp? All right. So Danielle, that's a good question. The boot camp is, it's kind of at your own pace. We don't actually meet. Now, once a month, we do a live Zoom, which we do in the evening. And if you can make it, great, live. Otherwise, we record it and post it in the group the next day. But other than that, it's at your own pace. You log in. It's a Facebook group, right? The trainings are inside your Teamzy account. They unlock. So there's a training for each week that unlocks Monday morning. So whenever you can take the training topic is 7 to 15 minutes long. It's really laser focused. It's a new skill, maybe a dialogue, something we want you to implement for the week. So you don't actually have to meet anywhere. It's just whenever you can get into that group in the day and check in with us. We do check in every single day, like check in just to say, hey, I did my power hour. Okay, there's some accountability in there, but it's kind of at your own pace if that helps. Okay. Darren says, what's your favorite part about the bootcamp? My favorite part? Well, here's what I have to tell you in all honesty. The most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my professional career is Teamzy Bootcamp. We built Teamzy, coming from a background of coaching people and teaching them how to do this system like customized for each business. We built Teamzy to make the system much easier, right? So it just kind of automates the process, but people don't understand necessarily the deep kind of skill set for relationship marketing. It's kind of a skill set that you build. It starts out as a skill, and over time it becomes an art, which is connecting with people and listening to people and understanding how to do this and how to implement all this into your business. So what we do in bootcamp is we teach stuff like, first we teach you how to do a power hour really efficiently and how to follow up, but then we'll teach you things like how to transition conversations more naturally to your business. We'll teach you things like how to overcome objections with heart. We'll teach you how to use your social media platforms in a different way than everyone else is teaching. We'll teach you how to use those as a way to leverage and develop and deepen trust with your audience, right? Because relationship marketing hinges on trust. We'll show you how to become an expert by how you post and becoming somebody that people see as a trusted advisor. So it's a different way that we leverage those things. So those are like some of the things that we might cover in there. But the way it works is you're in a Facebook group, and every single day we'll post something relevant to this week's work, like something inspirational. And we'll ask you, hey, when you're done with your work today, comment that you're done. So you'll see all these people saying done down the thing. And it gets to a point where it just gets you in the habit of really being on top of working your business every day. After 12 weeks, if you stick with us, not only will you have amazing results, but you'll now have a new habit of how to build your business. Makes sense? So I don't know, Darren, if I answered that, but I love boot camp. And I guess another one of my favorite things about boot camp is the people that I meet in boot camp, the friends that I make, the relationships I forge in there. All right. Any other questions? Okay. For those of you who are watching this on replay, the link is teamzy.com/bootcamp. bootcamp, all one word, teamzy.com/bootcamp. That's that we were talking about. If you're watching this on replay on YouTube and it's after July 15th, 2019, this particular bootcamp we're talking about, registration's closed. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I hope you found some value in that. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great night.